Hey, what's up guys, it's DJ. Today we're going to be taking our first look at Bucks County, PA from TNTmodding. One thing to note before we jump in, you guys are going to see maybe some spots where some trees are missing. TNTmodding does say that about half of the trees are down on the map right now, but you'll see probably about twice as many more. Something else you'll see on the map are 60 irregular fields that will be fairly challenging for you guys. Some of them are worker friendly and some of them are not. You're actually going to have to do the work yourself. Of course, we've got some larger fields, we've got some smaller fields, and everything in between. Another great thing is no special mods are required for this. Only a root crop storage mod, which is all platform on ModHub already. There are quite a few empty plots of land all around the map spread out so that you guys can decide to buy them and you can build them up as sell points, or maybe you could build your own farm even. There's also quite a few other main pre-built farms as well, so you can either choose to start at the primary one right here in front of us, or you could choose any of the other ones. Speaking of those farms, the main one has cows and chickens on it. The horses, pigs, and sheep will be displayed on the map as soon as the land for those areas is purchased. One person who has contributed and helped out a little bit with this map is TNTmodding, another name that you guys may be familiar with. He has helped TNTmodding bring this map back to life. Speaking of the map itself, let's take a look at the PDA. Again, we've got 60 fields on here, and you can see that we actually own quite a bit to start with. All of your purchase points, sell points, places in the main area, even couple places outside like that can be all purchased at once. All of the dead areas can be purchased, and of course we have our main areas through here as well. It looks like almost every single field is individual on its own, and we can purchase all the way up to the edge of the map, meaning that yes, you can purchase the entire map, which is phenomenal. And once you've purchased everything on the map, a few new areas will pop up. Mainly the animals, which I have selected right here. So if we jump down in, we can see we have chickens and cattle over here at our main farm. If we go all the way down here, the horse barn and the sheep barn are in the exact same locations that they were back at Farming Simulator 19. And we also have another cattle area down here. If we go to the right, we've got some little baby piggies, and it does look like that is all the animals on the map right now. Used to, the pigs were way over here on the other side of field 14, but that is no longer the case. Now over here, we have those root crops that will have to be downloaded. You will need that mod. We also have a flat bottom bin over there. Speaking of bins, we've got debris crusher, stainless steel stuff, all kinds of temp triggers over here. We've got a big old area, plus more lime stations, sell points all the way around. Gonna zoom out right here so you can just take a look at all of the places. We do have some other areas on our farms. For example, we've got a silo over there. We've got a sell point here, sell point over there, another sell point here. All kinds of areas, and almost everything is exactly where you would expect it and where you remember it from Farming Simulator 19. Should be very familiar to you guys. So let's take a quick look at a couple of these farms. This right here is your primary farm. And you may look at this and say, those are not the buildings I remember. Nope, these are base game buildings. One of the things is, well, Lone Oak is not in the game anymore, at least in Farming Simulator 22. Therefore, well, we don't have the Lone Oak buildings that could be used here. So he's had to use the base game ones. Starting off, house is going to be real similar to the base game American map. You've just got your house right here, and we've got a shed. The area that used to be the pig farm now looks like this. We have a small silo over here. We've got a couple sheds, and then we have our root crop storage. Now, the new pig farm can be found right here, kind of like the bottom middle of the map. Now, I don't quite remember a farm being here beforehand. Maybe there was. I think there was a more of a sell point or something like that here, but now we've got this area. So you've got a barn, you've also got a massive building here, and then of course we have our pigsty. Now of course these Horman buildings and things like that are more European in style, so you may find that you want to delete these and put your own down. Totally fine. The store area is still multi-layered, so you've got an upper part and a lower part. So down here you can see this is where we're going to work on our vehicles, taken from the American map. We've got some other pieces taken from there as well, and then we have our store, way up here at the very tip top. If we turn away from that area here to the left, we're going to find a lot of greenhouses. So if you guys enjoy doing greenhouses, you have plenty of room for them here. We got a massive storage building there, more storage off here to the right. And of course, if we make our way over here, we have our horse barn in the exact same spot. And funny enough, this is the same building that was used for them back in Farming Simulator 19, which is kind of cool. Heading out from there, if we go just a little bit south, we're going to find the area that I used for my main farm. And here it is. We've got a couple different buildings down here. Of course, we have our sheep over here as well, which have changed places with an AGI building. That's right, AGI building placed down as base. And then we have the entire sheep area through here. Very, very cool. Sell points across the road. And there you go, that's your sheep farm. But that's not all. We also have another cattle farm over here. So if you guys would like to have your own cattle farm that is away from the main farm, well, you could do that here. Again, a couple more Horman buildings, huge cattle area right here. And then we've got all of our other placeables and fill triggers, things like that over there. And one of the great things is as well, he has modified these animal pens. So we got 500 head of cattle here, and I suspect it's going to be virtually identical all the way around. And of course, check this out. Bucks County, y'all, yeah. And again, just a quick reminder, about half of the trees on the map right now are not here. So more trees will pop up soon. One of the great things about TNT modding maps, you may remember this from Farm Sim 19, is that he's got plenty of custom pieces of equipment. So we'll go in here, we see Bucks County, PA. So let's poke down and take a look at the equipment that he's modified. So we have a universal bucket, which goes on the front of your front loaders, 100,000 liters there. We have the Branner power push here between 250 and 340,000 liters that can be used as a trailer or as a manure spreader. Then we have the Straumann Empyrean. This is just a big, big trailer, 520,000 liter capacity there. We've also got a liquid tanker, 320,000 liters for this bad boy right here. And of course, we've got our color options and things that we would see normally. We've also got Load King Distinction, Super B lead trailer, and the pull trailer, as well as the grouping of them. So he's split these up. If we jump out of there real quick, 69, 69, nice. I see you, bro. 352,000 liters for the front, 404,000 liters for the back, and combined 756,000 liters there. We also have, right here, a John Deere 1775 NT planter. This will do all of your crops. It will only require 340 horsepower, which I think is normal, and 35,240 liters of seed. I don't know how he came up with that number. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Speaking of numbers, we have a solid fertilizer and lime spreader, 156,000 all the way up to 250,000 liters there. We've got my favorite planter, or seeder rather, the Amazon Sidon 15,001C. This holds 78,000 liters of seed and solid fertilizer together. Again, it does everything through there. And we have the Bertha Bruin, 42,000 liters of liquid fertilizer or herbicide. We've also got a modified combine harvester, 250,000 liters. It's just ridiculous there. We have a roller here, 4.9 meters at 3 miles an hour, but it's probably way heavier than it needs to be. A food mixer, which holds 250,000 liters. Similar, if not the exact same one that I used back in the Farming Sim 19 version that I did there. We have the Bergman Shuttle 490S. Well, makes no difference, 495,000 liters there. That's going to be a loading wagon. And then we have a modified sugar beet and potato harvester. This will hold 430,000 liters. Not that it matters. And of course, we have the header for it. Now, that does go 6 miles per hour, so you might want to take a header from the Colossus pack and maybe use them together. I'm not quite sure if you can or not, but man, wouldn't that be cool? So that's all of the modified pieces of equipment they're going to get, but what do we actually get on the map? Well, we have a John Deere 6120M. For medium tractors, we have the John Deere 6250. And for large tractors, we have a John Deere 9620RX, a 9620R, and an 8R410. So biggest engines on all of those. We do have a Mack Pinnacle 6x4 semi-truck. The Combine Harvester is the one that has been modified for this map. And then we have the John Deere 9900. That's going to be your forage harvester. As for animals, we have that modified K-Brand SPW Intense. As far as your crop spreading, or spraying rather, you've got the modified Bruin that we've got with the pack. Krone Big M 450. Nothing modified about that, just is awesome. We also have a John Deere XUV. Now, moving into equipment, all of these are modified. So we have the Load King trailer set up there. We have the Strautmann Hyperion, as well as the Brander Power Push. All of these have been modified. We have the header that goes along with the Combine Harvester, which is unmodified. We have a corn header as well. We've got a big forage harvester header there too. Now we also have a stone picker, the big one from the base game. We've got a mulcher. We've got a big plow, big cultivator. They're all smashed there. We have the modified seeder, which is very cool. We have the modified planter as well. Modified fertilizer spreader. As for grass care, we have a Dalbo Max roll. Tedders, we have the big Pottinger Tedder, and we've got the big K-branded windrower. Loading wagon is that modified one from the map. We have a case baler, square baler. We've just got a standard bale trailer. This is actually the first piece of equipment that I would personally swap out for an auto loader. And then we have that big liquid container. Moving on, we've got levelers for doing silage. So we have the Holaris from base game, but we have that modified Stego. Very cool there. Two front loaders. We have a 643R and a 603R. That way you can use those with the 5 and the 6 series. We've got a fork with grapple, and then we also have the modified universal bucket. Header trailer for your John Deere header. Two different belt systems. We have the Meridian and the Conveyal. And for winter equipment, we do have a snowplow. And lastly, we've got the Corona Profile Liner. So if you guys want to move around your bales, pallets, whatever you want, well, you got that curtain-sided trailer there. And as for a teaser first look kind of video, I think that's really all I've got for you guys right now. I'm going to wait until we get all of the trees put in to really dive deep and dig in and take a super close look at detail. This was just a quick, hey, this is happening. Bucks County, PA is happening. It's going to be here for all platforms very soon, and he's working really hard on it. I do want to thank TNTmodding for sending this over for the sake of today's video. Definitely check him out. I'll leave a link to TNTmodding in the description to his Facebook. Tell him DJ sent you. Otherwise, I just hope you enjoyed today's video. Drop a like on it if you did. Get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way, you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. All being said, hope you have a great day. See you guys later. Peace.